Multiple fire crews are still in Hays County fighting what is now called the Vineyard Hills Fire. Initially, officials said the wildfire burned 120 acres, but the Texas A&M Forest Service decreased the acreage to 85. They also say it's now 85% contained. According to the Cal Fire Chief, the fire near Hilliard Road started after a burn pile sparked out of control. The first call reporting the fire came in around 4:25 yesterday afternoon. KVUE's Malia Matsumoto joins us live from Hays County. Malia, what are conditions like out there right now? And what are officials saying about the lack of communication to neighbors?
Yeah, hi, Darnisha. It still smells a little smoky out here, but most of those flames have been contained. I just asked them a few minutes ago, and they said they're actually up to 95% contained now. And I also talked to the Hays County judge earlier today, and he says that fixing emergency communication is one of his top priorities. He says he's not aware at the moment of why more emergency texts didn't go out to residents in the neighborhoods, but he says he'll know in about a week or so from now when they have an after-action report that's released. We'll have more information about that. Also, earlier today, I spoke with a resident whose family evacuated, but he ended up staying after part of his yard caught on fire.
And over here is where the fire was burning back up again last night in the middle of the night.
Peter Archidiacono lives right across the street from where the fire broke out Saturday night.
One of our friends posted on Facebook that there's smoke, and I thought she meant further down the road. And then I came out and I saw the smoke and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Shortly after 6 p.m., one of the embers from the fire jumped across the road and started burning his yard.
It was very close, and it was burning hot. I was surprised. I did not expect it.
Without knowing exactly how bad the fire could get, his wife, mother-in-law, and friend who lives on the property all evacuated with their 5 dogs and a cat.
Every time there's a fire anywhere in our county, I get alerted.
Which is something Hays County Judge Ruben Becerra says should be fixed about the emergency communication.
If people don't know what's going on, then there's a high level of desperation and anxiety. And so my aim is to communicate effectively so that folks have an opportunity to be at peace or pack a bag.
Residents say Facebook and neighborhood group texts were some of the main ways they stayed informed. But Judge Becerra says in the coming weeks, he will be working to make sure this area stays better informed.
This happens to fall right into the jurisdiction between county and city. My belief is there should be an overlap of information, not a diminishing of information.
But Archidiacono stayed in his yard with his hose to make sure the fires didn't come back after the crews put them out.
And then use the flashlight and then turn it off and look around for red glows just because I didn't want something to happen in the middle of the night.
He was grateful the fire crews were able to put out the fire in his backyard, but it did prompt him to think about widening the path in his backyard full of brush and trees.
I have mowed paths, but they're only for a small mower, 5-foot mower. So I feel like I need to have maybe 10-foot wide open paths that are mowed so a truck can basically come through here, drive along the road and drive all the way back safely.
Archidiacono says it was a stressful night, but he's glad everyone stayed safe. Now, since this fire did start from a controlled ban, the fire chiefs are reminding everyone if you're going to do those bans, you need to have a water source handy and be keeping a close eye on it the whole entire time. The fire chiefs also told me they'd be out here again tomorrow, even if that fire is 100% contained, just to make sure nothing sparks up again and everyone stays safe out here. I'll send it back to you, Darnisha.
All right, Malia, thank you.